Yo, check it. Alright, yo, what is up, fam? AMC, GME, things are heating up for the meme stocks. Also, is the market topping out? We're going to break it all down using charts, facts, and data. We're also looking into the crypto market and the amazing opportunities as it's about to go to the possible supermoon. And I'm not a moon boy, so you guys know we're going to be backing this all up with charts, facts, and data. So let's not waste any more time and show you guys the daily outlook and prediction for stocks and crypto. Let's go.
All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, GME, SPY, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, the stock market. This video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. Now, with that being said, we're going to be hopping into charts, facts, and data, showing you guys what is popping off for the meme stocks, stock market, and crypto market. And things are really starting to heat up for the meme stock. So we're going to break that all down here for you guys and show you guys what's popping off, what I'm expecting based off the charts data. And again, none of this is financial advice. Right here with GameStop, again, we could see some after hours pumpage. I know you guys will all want to see that, but I don't think we will. If we do, great. That will give us higher levels to start with. But I think most likely what we're going to do is open up around the same levels that we closed, which is going to be 31.17. We closed at 31.27 for GameStop, but this support level is what I think we're going to be retesting when we start in the morning. So what we want to do is retest and hold 31.17, 31.15 in that range. And if we do hold that, that's going to give us a continuation to the upside. Now, I'm going to take a zoom out look at this and show you guys why I think we are going to be continuing to the upside. But I do want to point out some things, obviously, to play devil's advocate and make sure that we keep our heads on straight. So we do have this gap fill to the downside here, and this gap fill starts at 29.31 and goes to 29.41. That gap's about a 10-cent gap. And if we did come down, that is where we would come down to. We would come down to that gap. There's a support and resistance right underneath it at 29.25, a very, very strong one. So if we did come down, that's where we would be coming down to. Now, I think most likely GameStop is going to continue to the upside. We've seen some very interesting things today. We're seeing lots of buy orders come in, big buy orders come in. This is a $2.79 million order coming in. So there's very, very large orders coming in for GME stock. And this is something to be aware of. We've seen a lot of buy orders coming in today. And then we also have the technical pattern playing out right now of the double bottom to falling wedge to bullish flag accumulation where you see a breakout. Now, you see last time that this happened, if you look back in history, we basically shot up and then pulled back, retested the flag, and then just absolutely launched. Basically, you can see what happened here is we shot up. It looks like we're retesting the flag, and we have done that, and it looks like we might start to see that pump to the upside. You can see that there were sell walls here earlier today. Those sell walls are gone. There are some here on some of the higher time frames, but it looks like we have a clear shot to the upside here for GME stock. And then we also have some of the options chain as well, that if we were to able to get up to these higher levels, you guys can see that the options chain is extremely bullish. You can see hundreds of percentage change here in the volume. So people are buying all types of call options here for GME, all the way up to the $60 strike price here for GME, 137% change. So, ladies and gentlemen, somebody's gearing up for a move for the meme stocks, and a lot of money is being spent in the bullish direction for GME. You can see puts absolutely getting destroyed by calls, and if I was a short seller right now and I was short GameStop, I would be worried. So we also have on the table that GameStop said no more dilution for a short period of time. So the short sellers' backs are against the wall. And if we go another strike price out, you guys can see it also gets insane as we have $31.50 all the way to $60 action in the options chain here for GME stocks. So something is brewing for the meme stocks, and it looks like we might be playing out the rest of this fractal, and we could see a major pop to the upside here for GME if we continue to hold these levels. So this is what we're looking at for GME. I want to see us remain above 30. It could take some time to consolidate in these higher ranges, but what it looks like is GameStop is getting ready to make a significant move to the upside. Now, again, I want you guys to keep your head on straight because we've been in positions like this before where the short sellers have intervened, and we need to keep our heads, like I said, on straight. But you can see that daily MACD is about to go green. We're about to get a bullish cross on the daily MACD. We're squeezing out of the bands right now after breaking out of this bullish pennant. This looks like we're about to make a major move to the upside based off the gamma ramp, based off the technicals, and based off the fundamentals in play because GME just dropped that nasty earnings as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's a time where we have a chance, it is now. Now, looking at everything as a whole, GameStop short interest is rather low. Right now you can see the short interest is sitting at about 7.93%. Again, that is enough for a short squeeze, but we would want to see it a little bit higher. As far as shares available to borrow, it is 750,000. If we did see short interest drop, or if we saw massive pumps in after hours, that would most likely be shorts covering. Again, I don't think shorts are going to cover right away around these levels this time, but I think if we start pushing towards $40, $50, $60, we could start seeing things get really crazy. And we are on the macro, when in doubt, zoom out, breaking out of this overall falling wedge, which could lead us into this overall macro bull run that I've been talking about possibly coming for GameStop stock. You can see monthly MACD is green. We're in an overall uptrend breaking out of this falling wedge, and it looks like we're about to make a significant move to the upside. So in my personal opinion, GameStop is setting up to officially hold 30 this time. It might take a little bit of consolidation, but I'm thinking here between this week and next week, we're going to see GameStop push up towards at least $40, possibly much, much higher. Now, I've talked about this on the live stream. Everyone needs to do their own thing. Everyone has different positions and stuff like that. After around $40, all of my shares across all of my accounts on GameStop are going to be in profit, and I will be looking to take profit on GameStop. And if AMC gets to a certain point, I will be looking to take profit on AMC. If I do take profit, I will let everybody know. I am holding my shares right now. I am in profit on some shares, and other shares are not. I have different accounts, different things going on. But if we do pass that $40 level, and I start to see things start to top out or whatever the case may be, I will be taking profit. That doesn't mean you should do that, but I will be letting people know what I'm doing. But what I think we can see is at least $40 in my personal opinion. I think that's the minimum that we're going to be seeing. I want to take things one step at a time, one level at a time. I would like to see $35 first. That's going to be our first major milestone. And if we can break over 30, then 35, then we can start heading towards 40. We're actually going to go ahead and just put this here now. So that's going to be our first milestone, like 35, 20, around that range. It's going to be, yeah. So we have 40, 20, and like 35, 20. So that would be our first major milestone, and then our second major milestone would be $40. If we can go above that, then things could really start to get crazy. If we can stay above 30, you are going to see a push up to at least these targets, minimum. We're getting ready to make that move to the upside after this big push up. We had this bullish accumulation, and we're about to make another move to the upside, and it's going to be a significant move. So regardless, if we hold 30, you will see GameStop rally. If we do see downside, it would be down to this gap fill to fill this gap. But I think between this week and next week, we're going to be seeing GameStop push up to at least $40 in my personal opinion. And I think we're going to be locking in a green week, which I predicted on the weekly outlook and prediction. So far, we are on track for that green week. You guys can see we're up 11% already. And SPY is on track for that red week, and AMC is on track for the green week as predicted. So make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe for accurate predictions, as we also did call the bottom for AMC stock. Now, AMC stock is dependent on GameStop right now. Also, one thing that could make AMC pop off really hard is if we got the filing to say that the dilution is over. If we were to get that filing, then you would see AMC start to get more independent of GameStop and push up. But the meme stocks are intertwined. And again, you guys know my sentiment on Adam Aaron. You guys can believe whatever you want, but I believe that he stabbed us in the back several times, and I'm not going to really dig into that on this video. I've done that on other videos. But basically, with this recent dilution, he really put us in a pinch. We were about to take off to $6, which I've been telling you guys is the key level we need to break and hold to really see a move to the upside. But then we got that dilution, and it took us down. But the interesting thing is that AMC just came down to retest this macro sloping support and resistance, and we're now using all of that as support. We literally came down to this support here, got a bounce, and now we're using the sloping support and resistance as support as well. So this is bullish for AMC. I think we're actually fully intact to say that the bottom is in. That's why I said that I called the bottom around $4. You can see the low, actual low was $3.93 with this wick down, but it's basically around $4. Anything under $4 is a great buy. I said that in my personal opinion on the live stream. We are now above that 423, and I believe we're going to be holding that, pushing towards 450, believe it or not. So I think AMC is actually going to start moving towards 550 once GameStop starts to run up, and I think this is all going to happen simultaneously, probably while SPY is pulling back. And I told you guys that all of this stuff would start to come to fruition, where SPY would start to top out because SPY would be at all-time highs. The meme stocks would start waking up. The meme stocks have been waking up over the past couple of months. You guys can see that all of this stuff is coming to fruition, and I believe that the crypto market is actually going to decouple from the stock market. And this is macro. It takes time to play out. But basically what we're looking at right now is that AMC is bottomed, in my personal opinion, and it's probably going to start pushing up towards $4.50 as early as this week, believe it or not. So anybody who got a buy down here did absolutely well. RSI was extremely low, and you deserve to pat yourself on the back if you got some call options or shares able to average down, because that was a great buy. And right now we're actually breaking out of the macro accumulation. So the big thing tomorrow too that we have to worry about is FOMC. It's going to make the market very, very volatile. We're going to get a rate cut, in my personal opinion. Is it going to be a 50 or a 25? If we get a 50, I think the market would actually dump, because they would realize that the Fed's definitely emergency cutting if they just do 50, 50, 50 every meeting. But if we get the 2.5 as the market expects, I still think SPY would come down. But this is going to be good for crypto, and this is going to be good for small and mid cap stocks like AMC and GME. So we are looking at that. I think we're going to get the rate cut. AMC, I want to see it get back above 450. That's where the 200 moving average is. That would really confirm that we're definitely back in the game. And possibly could move towards that $6 range where we could see a breakout. But because of what Adam Aaron has done, again, we were literally about to take off, and he gave the short sellers some breathing room with that dilution. We had the gamma ramp, and then he gave us them some breathing room. So now GameStop has to push up to $35, $40 before AMC would go to relatively like $6. When it would have been, all of this would have been happening at once. And I know people can believe whatever they want. If you've been following my channel, you know I have a gift for the charts. And I believe that AMC was about to rally, and he gave him some breathing room. And now, relative, GameStop is going to have to be at $35, $40 instead of just being at $30. And then AMC would have to go to $6. So if GameStop, basically AMC would be at $6 right now and ready to take off, because GameStop's above 30. But now, because of the dilution, you have to wait. GameStop has to go to 35, 40, and then AMC can go to 6 and put the pressure on the hedge funds. He gave them a little bit of breathing room, in my personal opinion. Okay, that's just my opinion. You guys can believe whatever you want. So that's what we're looking at. We do have some options activity going down as far as AMC news. You can see AMC Entertainment target of unusually high options trading. And then I did peer into the options chain and do see some volume, nothing crazy. I'm going to go ahead and check it now at time of recording and just see what's going on. And just so you guys know, there's 550,000 short shares available to short at time of recording for AMC at 0.61% cost to borrow. And then for GameStop, we have 750,000 shares at 0.26% available to borrow. And then if we go and look at the options chain and just go another week out instead of the 20th. So here is the 20th. We do have some at $4.50, $5. 556. We do have options activity, and we are skewed heavily to the call side, but nothing increasing. It's decreasing. People either closing contracts or taking profit depending where they're at on the scale. But we do have options activity in those higher ranges and are skewed to the call side here for AMC. So that's what I'm looking at for AMC and the meme stocks. I believe AMC is actually going to start heading towards 450 as early as this week. But what we want to see is confirmation of $4.23 tomorrow. This could be a consolidation day tomorrow. Things are going to get really choppy here with FOMC, the Fed press conference, and everything going on. So do be ready for that. If AMC did pull back, we have support at $4.20, and then we have $4.09. But I think we're going to be in an overall uptrend since we've broken above the sloping support and resistance, and I think we are bottoming. We want to just make sure we confirm that $4.23 level as support. I think AMC or GameStop is going to be pushing to the upside, in my personal opinion. You can see that again. GameStop extremely bullish. Alligator 2-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame. We got buy signals. We're about to go green on the daily time frame. So things are popping off for GameStop and looking good, and this will be the savior of the meme stocks in my personal opinion. Now let's go ahead and go into SPY and show you guys what's going on with SPY, and then we can move into BTC and show you guys what's going on for BTC. So SPY is trying to hold this 604 level as support. I wouldn't be surprised if SPY came up and filled this gap at 605, and it goes, basically there's two gaps here, 605.34 and 605.45, and then we have like 605.64. So basically all of 605. You can just say that to round it out. We have gap fills from like 605.30 to 605.91. And I wouldn't be surprised if SPY came up and filled those gaps and then pulled back down. Now, people are thinking, well, do I think a Christmas rally is coming? It could happen. I could be wrong. I've been tracking SPY for the past couple of days, been extremely on point. You guys have seen it here live and through the videos. I think we might not be getting a Christmas rally this year. If we were, it'd probably already be initiated. Again, I could be wrong. We will see. But based off of the market movers, what I'm seeing, there's just nowhere to go. NVIDIA is going to continue to weigh on the market. Again, RSI starting to get oversold. So seeing some bounces on the way down is to be expected. But that head and shoulders is playing out with the rising wedge. So you can see that we have that rising wedge as well. So you can see that if I go ahead and just take the target, you can see the rising wedge target is actually down into like 113, 115. We also have this gap fill at 119. So I think it will end up working its way down to at least 119 in my personal opinion, and that's going to drag the market down with it. Now, some people might think I'm crazy for this theory, but I think that when NVIDIA falls, they try to push Apple up because they don't want the entire market crashing. Again, you guys can believe whatever you want. But right now, Apple getting a pump and following along with the prediction, I think Apple could push a little bit higher, but it's starting to get extremely frothy. And just going back to NVIDIA, guys, I just want to show you why I am so bearish on NVIDIA. You can see weekly RSI clearly trending down while price clearly trending up. Volume clearly trending down while price trending up. You have this massive head and shoulders with the rising wedge, and then RSI on the monthly time frame in those way overbought conditions. This thing is due for a pullback. It's starting to lose momentum, and I think the floor is gonna fall out. Panic selling will catch in, and then it will start pulling back and gonna weigh the market down. So I think SPY might be pulling back and topping out, in my personal opinion. And moving into 2025, I believe it's going to be sideways or down for stocks. Mid cap and small cap stocks might do well. I think crypto market is going to start to decouple. And despite SPY going down, I still think the meme stocks can have their rally. Again, I'm calling for green weeks on GameStop and AMC. You can see that's what's tracking. And I'm calling for a red week on SPY. So you see it is possible for SPY to go down and the meme stocks to go up. But based off what I'm seeing here with the market movers, Apple is going to start topping out. It's getting extremely frothy. Monthly RSI overbought. And then if Apple and Nvidia start to pull back at the same time, that's going to really take the market down in a big way. So that's why I think SPY is going to be coming down. FOMC is going to be absolutely crazy tomorrow. I would be very careful if you're going to trade it. There's definitely opportunities and money to be made, but the swings are going to be wild. I wouldn't be surprised if we came up and filled those gaps and then came back down. So basically, maybe like if we can hold 604 as support, maybe see like a pop to the upside all the way up and then a big swing down. Might be something that we're looking at for SPY in my personal opinion. All right, so this is what I'm looking at. FOMC tomorrow is going to really determine a lot. If you see a 50 basis point, the market will dump in my personal opinion. And then if we see the 25 basis point, I think we'll see basically the market come up and then pull back. We also have the Fed press conference as well, and I'll be live during all of this. So if you guys want to catch that live, you guys can like and subscribe, as I am recording right now, and I do drop videos every single day. Also GDP on Thursday, which is going to be huge. Again, this is all going into the macro of things. GDP is coming down, unemployment's going up, so it's looking more and more like the recession is actually on the table when people thought it was off the table. It's just that the macro takes forever to play out. It's a slow moving gear. People thought maybe the recession, the soft landing was good, but I just don't see that to be the case in my personal opinion. So this is what I'm looking at for SPY and the overall stock market and economy. Let's go ahead and move into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and then go ahead and wrap up this video. So Bitcoin hit a new all-time high of 108,000 per coin, 108,004 to be exact. So we got that nice push to the upside. Right now, Bitcoin is consolidating at these higher levels in the hundreds of thousands. We have major support here at 106,000. If we continue to hold that, you'll probably see another push for a new all-time high. But like I said, Bitcoin's going to 110, 115, possibly even much higher. I think 2025 is going to be extremely bullish for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. We have ETFs that we have never had before. We're going to have a possible bullish SEC, and we have a bullish president for crypto. We've never seen anything like this in history for crypto, and we've already seen crypto do insane moves. I talked about this on the live stream. These moves look smaller, but they were way more percentage gains moves. This was only a 500% move. We could see crypto do much more. And I talked about the rainbow chart in yesterday's video. Again, just showing you guys just some ideas of some of the crazy bullish price targets that would actually be realistic. And if you guys see what's going on, we are still in the accumulation range. So if we were to just look at history at some of these previous bull runs, they went into the orange or red easily. And if we were to go into the orange or red this time, you can see that's 300,000 per coin, 400,000 per coin, 500,000 per coin, 700,000 per coin. And Bitcoin strategists were long talking about possibly a 500,000 to $1 million Bitcoin around the end of 2025. It looks like it might literally be coming to fruition. I'm not saying these are the price targets that are going to happen, but I think Bitcoin could be setting up to do something special that we just might not understand. Like, you can see that Bitcoin's basically been in accumulation this whole time, and it literally went to the Bitcoin is dead zone, and it's just now getting out of those ranges. We've had the Bitcoin halving, like, things could get crazy. We've had the Bitcoin halving. Every time after the halving you hit a new high. We've hit the new high, but you have a huge rally. We haven't had that huge rally yet. So I think things are very, very good for crypto. I think altcoin season is going to come in 2025. If your favorite altcoin hasn't pumped, it will. And I think Bitcoin actually still has more to go. As far as price action now, I think it is going to start heading towards at least 110, 115 before ranging and topping out, in my personal opinion. Ethereum right now consolidating, getting ready to make a macro move to the upside, in my personal opinion, probably around the time of, March, April 2025, when altcoin season will start. So crypto looking very, very good. XRP doing very well. XRP doing very well. Let's go ahead and check in on XRP. XRP doing very nice as far as crypto is concerned. Following along with this prediction as well, I think XRP is going to be able to stay above 248. And if XRP breaks 275, you could see a push towards all-time highs. Right now, we're consolidating. You want to see it break above 275 to move towards that all-time high level. There's a potentiality of an XRP ETF coming out. If that does come out, XRP could go to like $3 to $5 easy, in my personal opinion. So we have things popping off like the possible Bitcoin reserve. If that happens, Bitcoin would go to the moon, causing some of those huge price targets that we've seen. Again, we have ETFs and stuff like that. If the ETF XRP came out, XRP would go flying. So we have lots of bullish, positive things here for crypto, and I think the crypto market still has a ton of opportunity. And even if you bought now, you will still be making money, in my personal opinion. So this is what I'm looking at for crypto market. Again, I'm very, very bullish on crypto. As you guys can tell, for full transparency, I do hold crypto. But I think we're going to be seeing massive gains, and we have seen gains. We have had proofs of concept. So I don't think it's crazy or far-fetched to believe any of the things that I'm saying, especially with the facts that I'm using to back it up. So this was your daily outlook and prediction. If you found it informative, please go ahead and drop a like. If you want to support the channel in a different way, you can check out the merch store. I'm rocking some of the merch right now, so you guys can check that out. Get yourself some swag, get yourself some drip. We got all types of stuff. And that's just if you want to support the channel in a different way. If you want to support for absolutely free, all you have to do is hit that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, as it helps me out immensely. It pushes the video out to more people in the algorithm, and that helps more people get seen, and then helps me get more views in the video. So that's how you can really help, and share the video. We are recording this live, so anybody watching this live, I appreciate it. If you see it on the video, I appreciate you. And that is it. As always, y'all, have fun. Stay safe. Make money. Peace.
Alright, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more DataZero updates. Right now, the Discord is on sale for $50 for a lifetime invite. $50 for a lifetime invite. There's only 10 slots left remaining. So if you want to get involved in that, hit me up on my email, DataZeroOfficial5. Link down in the comment section description below. Payments made via PayPal or Cash App. Once you make payment, I'll send you the link. That's why you have to hit me up on the email. Make sure you email me before sending payment. And I appreciate anybody who does look into that. And as always, y'all, I appreciate you guys. Have fun. Stay safe. Make money. Peace.